DR from physical unless the hit goes over 70% of your life. Then there's a curvature graph where the bigger the hit is, every like 1% more damage, it's just 2% less mitigation. Then I'm just like, what the hell are you talking about? Why? I have no idea what that does. I'll check the tooltip in a second. The next lieutenant you hit will be killed easily. I don't think I've ever met a lieutenant in this game. Good to know that I can kill them in one hit, though.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation.
Better to not risk it. Oh, certainly. I wasn't trying to get hit by the guy. He had a green circle far away from me, and I was in it. And then I did my teleport to get out of it, and then just bonk came down right then.
You are inexhaustible. Only one of your lessons was completed, Ascendant.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to say I was trying to build a character that could just tank the bonks. Like, that wasn't it at all. I was saying that when someone in chat said, was it mitigation isn't what it says on the sheet, I was, like, absolutely put off by that. Like, oh yeah, it says 50%, but it's not really 50% because you got hit by a bonk and not a slap. What? Armor will never prevent more damage than its value divided by 5. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And I have a kid. So the bar's pretty high. Looking at PoE armor mitigation shows not linear. No, diminishing returns is different from the other thing that someone said. So diminishing returns would be like, okay, when you have 0 armor, you have 0 mitigation. And then 100 armor is 10% mitigation. But then 200 armor is not 20% mitigation, it'd be like 15%. And then 300 armor would be 17%. Like, that's diminishing returns of the value of armor. However, what really cheeses me is if I'm like, okay, this says it's 54%, and someone in chat's like, oh no, it's not 54% because it was a big bonk. And I was just like...
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep. A throne is the most devious
I
trap
gotta
of
the
them
mouse for this one.
all. Your destination is more dangerous than the journey, Ascendant.
Estimated physical mitigation is a bigger lie than defensive stats goers do. Then it shouldn't be there if it's misleading. Alright. Flame Golem of Hordes. Transfigure. Damn. Alright, no luck. Muck players are asking to get rid of that line for almost 10 years, I think. Let's see. Do I have any more of the thingy? Hang on. Harvest, ultimatum, ultimatum, divination cards, expedition. Guess this thing. None of them were, none of those 2 reports I just did gave me the, thing I needed. Are any of the stashes worth getting? You mean like the stash tabs? Yeah. The currency one is number 1. Very good. Later on, map tab is really good. And maybe the orange tab. The tab that holds the unique items. I do not think the cards tab is worth it. And the essence tab is debatable, I think. All the others are kind of nice to have, but, you know, it's up to you. This map, I remember, the guy in the middle is invulnerable until you go around and kill the bosses on the outside.
When I'm ready, and not before.
I was over a little. Did you get the thing yet? I did not, unfortunately. No luck yet. Fortunately, the time's not like completely wasted because we, you know, we do get XP for doing just about anything. Jason is this one's name. Looks like he keeps summoning clones of himself for a moment. Doing a Raging Spirit build, watching a bunch of Flaming Skulls nibble at people is hilarious. I've done those in a few leagues. Well, what's the name of the gem you're trying to get? It's the stone version. Like, I've got Carrion Golem of Hordes. I'm trying to get Stone Golem of Hordes. Oh, this boss doesn't have its own music? The others were jamming. This is a Golem build. In this league, they added a Broken Corpse. You can buy the buffs Golems by 100% damage to 30 speed. I haven't seen that one. I've seen the Scimitar, the buffs Impale builds, and the Meat Sack, which is just like a big fat undead. That it buffs all minion life by like 40%. Right now I'm using Meat Sack and 2 Frenzy Chieftains. Carrion of Hordes is missing the mod that makes them do more damage based on nearby minions. I think that's intentional. I think they did that Like on purpose, like, because all of the Hordes ones are missing something from the original. Alright, that was awesome. He summoned a clone, and before I even saw the clone, it had hooked me. Again, would love to see Cause of Death. I'm not sure what damage type that was. I hate that when I move around, some of the pets are breaking off to follow me when I still have the predator marker on the big guy. Like, they should be focused on him. But if I move more than 7 feet away, they stop doing that. God, this guy's a lot of health. Okay. Bunch of random stuff. Let's see. I think it's called Perfect Hulking Miscreation gives an absurd golem boost. How much do you miss Gilbert to comment logs in other games when you get someone ganked you 20k damage in World v World? World of Warcraft had Cause of Death also. I remember that from my time in that. You could see in the log what got you. Car reward. Wings of Entropy, 2-hand axe. That's a cool graphic. I like the chains. Counts as dual wielding. Sell that.
Salah.
Salami. Cause of Death skill issue.
Hey.
Man. Let's see. So now it's either do maps or go grind the low level labyrinth trying to get that skill gem I want. Cause of Death server desync. I've had a few of those. Oh, this gem got to level 20. I didn't realize that. It's a stone golem, though. I can't do the trick with it. And we want to attach Generosity, if possible, to Dread Banner. That's going to take 2 slots somewhere. I suppose I could get rid of the big Carrion Golem. Move Flame Dash over there. What color is generosity? Is that red? Let's see. Mug, do you have an essence currency page? I do. But I feel like it would be, like, for my card page, I just use a normal page. Because the cards show you, they're lit up in blue when they're ready to be turned in. So I feel like I could have just used a page just like this for essence and I would have been fine. So, I mean, I got it really cheap, so it's not a big deal. But definitely, I don't recommend the essence page to people. I don't think it's necessary. Okay, so I need generosity connected to Dread Banner. And then here, Spectre Feeding Frenzy Convocation, we need 1 red there. Make the Spectres back. Make the 1 big stone golem. And now I've got 5 Carrion Horde golems. Okay, so that's 6 golems, 8 zombies, 2 skitterbots, 3 of that. And now we have generosity on the Dread Banner. Okay. If you get the invite, would you play the closed beta for PoE 2? Sure. Yeah, I would do that. Looks fun. Really enjoying the being able to use WASD to move your character around, and then using the mouse on which where to aim your character. That's how I played the Rift Breaker already. So I would very much love to do that. Let's see. I'll even do it unidentified, because I'm a madman. Hopefully we'll get some, whatchamacallits. Words are tough. Labyrinth thingies. Do you guys remember which color sparkles in here leads you to the corpse buying guy? Now that you've given me some new stuff to watch out for. Purple, thank you. Infernal Sword. What is this? Troll Shaman. Yo, it's Mukluk. The first Mukluk was an EverQuest Troll Shaman. Whoa! Did you guys see my health? I thought that big rock was just gonna fall down and crush what was under it, so I backed away, and then he yeeted the thing at me. I was not expecting that. Meat sack, forest warrior, forest warrior. Dark Marionette, Dancing Sword, Imperfect Dancing Sword, Imperfect Needle Horror, Perfect Spider Matriarch. Owner gains 20% increased effect of Withered, summons spiders. I'll take it? I don't know if I'm gonna love it. We'll try it. I assume the summons of my summons would get all my summon bonuses. As when I see summon spiders, I don't know if that's 2 spiders, 4, 8, 16. All right, so let's do this. Where's Spectre? Unplug, plug back in. Where did their corpses go? So I just purposefully killed my specters so that they would fall back to the ground, and it did not make a corpse for the perfect meat sack I had. I can make more Carnage Chieftains with Desecrate, but the perfect meat sack I had is gone. None of them made bodies. Is it possible, now this is an unidentified area, is it possible to have an effect on a map where no corpses can be generated? No, that can't be the case, because I'm generating some right now. Why did they not make bodies? Well, this feels awful. Well, I just lost my 40% to all pet health thing. Oh, why did I even do that here? I did that without thinking. I was like, oh, well, let's do the Spider Matriarch after just realizing that the corpses are buggy here. But fortunately it worked. Alright, I got the Spider Matriarch and 2 Frenzy Boys. I can't tell if you have more spiders. I can't either. Velvet gloves. Supreme Spike Shield. sadist garb. Loving all the oranges. I wasn't sure what that was, but it looked flashy, so I poured it away really fast. Submit, heretic!
Shrink not from God!
What question is that? Duelist literally has the ascendancy. Well, Hane, it's obviously a new player question. They probably didn't know that. Did he spray you with ghost? Yes, he did. He was spraying and praying like a pope with a super soaker.
Clatter.
All right. Boop, 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 boop. I don't think I've ever had a tincture drop.
Hello.
Can they drop? I thought they only came from purchasing them from that vendor, which I did not do this time.
Be careful.
The Tinker skin. It's all about traps, apparently. Torch Oak Step. Totems reflect. 100% of their max life is fire damage to nearby enemies when hit. That's kind of cool. Alright, that's a duplicate. We've already got one of those.
Cool winds.
Alright, do I need gems? I've got a few that are almost 20. Almost there. Alright. Need more level 6 plus maps. Wait, that's 5. Palace map. Let's go. Uniques and Wildwood can drop them. I guess I had just never been lucky. I had seen the, what are these things called? Charms? I had charms drop before, but I had never seen a tincture just drop before that.
Packed with energy, Exile.
Ooh, it's, was this polite? I remember this. I enjoyed this. It was the Tower Defense League. Oh, there's a labyrinth thing here. Woo! Nice, 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 nice. So after I fail this blight, I'll have something else to do. Gotta build more towers. Working on it.